This is going to be an interesting little segment. Have you ever felt like you hated your spouse? Well, you're not alone. It turns out marital hatred, that's what it's called. It's quite normal. And at some point in time, many people in long-term relationships have felt trapped to the point where they feel like they do not like the other person, that they hate their guts. So relationship experts say to think of relationships as an ecosystem you share with someone else and work on learning how to talk to one another when issues come up. Have you ever been in this situation? I would think it's crazy if you had never been in this situation.
Yeah, for sure. And I think we should define the word hate, too. I come from where you use hate. I hate this guy. Oh, my God, I hate what you said. I hate everybody, right? Yeah. But then other people are like, hate, that's so offensive. I'm offended that you live in the United States. Yeah. Whatever. You know, be offended. I use it very loosely, right? So me and my wife have definitely hated each other. But we know each other so well. Now I'm going to tell a quick story that just happened. I was sitting on the couch in Big Sexy.
Love Big Sexy.
That's Jordan's dad, okay? I'm looking, and I was watching a football game, and he goes, hey, my niece's blah, blah, blah is dating the center. And he sent me a picture. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh, she's dating that guy? And like 3 hours later, Jordan's kind of like around the house, and she's like, so who's that girl you were looking at? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I was on the couch, I'm like, what girl? What are you talking about? She goes, and at that moment, she hated me. Yeah. And I go, wait, on my text message? I go, your dad sent me this. That's a, she goes, oh. So for 3 hours, she hated me. I go, maybe next time, just ask me so you don't stomp around the house for 3 hours.
Oh, you gotta let it marinate. Yeah. You don't ask her. You gotta like get bad while you're folding clothes and like let it yes.
We want our partners to say, what's wrong? So that we can be like, nothing. What about you?
The passive aggressive thing.
Yeah.
It's different for me because, well, Brooks and I are very codependent, but there are times when I get super frustrated because we have different temperaments. Brooks is super chill. I am not. So all I will say is I've had to learn his language and he's had to learn my language, and that has helped because when we didn't, I was like, are you kidding me? What are we doing? This is crazy. As soon as we understood each other's language, it helped. Also, he just left for a little bit, so I'm very sad and I miss him. So I'm very feeling lovey today, so that's why.
Mark and I we're born on the same day, and I think we're very similar, even though we're completely different, if that makes sense. And we have power struggles. So we love hard and we hate hard.
Okay.
But I, too, use that term very loosely, the word hate. Right. But there's times where I envision stuff in my head.
Like what? Like what?
Just I envision stuff in my head.
Like what?
What have you planned?
Yeah. Is it like a weapon? Is there a weapon involved?
The first trip to Home Depot.
No, I envision certain things.
Yeah.
That's all.
Wow.
But I love him to pieces, but we love hard and hate hard.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, though, because when you talk about, you know, they say the opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. So in a weird way, it would be worse if Jordan saw that picture and didn't feel anything.
Right.
Than if she felt wrong about it, which she was. But it's almost like it'd be scarier if you found out like a couple weeks later, like, oh, I thought that was a girl you were seeing, and you were like, and you didn't say anything to me? That would be worse to me. So I think kind of you don't want to use the word hate strongly. Dislike, like you're filling out a survey, but I think it's better. I think it's better.
Yes, but let's just be honest here. If you're living with someone, no matter how much you love them, there's going to be moments
like a roommate,
of disagreement, frustration, anger, hate. Like, it's normal. I want people to know that.
Little things add up. Those dishes in the sink, it's like by the 110th time, you're like, hey, no more spoons in the sink, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Nothing sexier than like putting the dishes away. See, Kelly just gave
Nothing?
it. Oh, yeah.
Like people say that the husband taking the trash
we're getting
out.
rounds of applause around the studio. Nothing sexier than taking that trash out. Coming up.
Rob, the cameraman.
Rob didn't disagree. Like that.
Rob strongly disagrees.